seal. Cherokee word for hello. Today, we are paddling from No Head Hollow to Echota Public Access. The nice thing about this particular route is that it's 12 miles on the river and 2 miles on the road. So, as far as needing to get back to your vehicle at the end of the route, this is super easy. You can either walk or bike, and it'll take you less than an hour to get back to your vehicle. Or if you have a friend that needs to, just doing, you know, having a friend drop you off or whatever, well then that's only 2 minutes for them. So super simple, super relaxed. To our right up here is a bunch of bluffs and stuff, and they're kind of fun to hike, especially during the winter time. It is a hunting area, so wear bright clothes if you're going to be hiking up there. But excellent views. Got a few paddlers behind me. I wonder if I'll outrun them or if they'll catch up to me. Got time to put down my water. Yeah, dead ahead you can see one of the bluffs. I might have to do a video on those trails. They're so pretty. Now for this section of the Illinois River, there are some pretty cool sites. You can get permission from some private landowners. You're actually able to hike from the river to an area called Bathtub Rocks. And growing up, the significance of Bathtub Rocks is it's basically a natural water slide made out of a rock that's just been carved out for the water flow over the years. Alright, I'm back. I had to fix my rudder. I'll fix my rudder controls. During storage, I like to put the rudders all the way, well, the rudder controls, the foot controls, all the way forward, and that just makes it easier to store stuff inside my kayak. If I forget about it though, gotta get a little bit of an arm workout, some stretching done to reach down there and pull the controls back to get in level with my feet. The other exciting feature in this stretch of the river, beyond like just the normal rock bluffs, is something called Elephant Rock. It's literally just part of the cliff face that looks like an elephant. Now some more general information about the Illinois River. If you like to be around a bunch of people, then go during the weekends and during the summertime. If you don't like being a bunch around people, then go during the week or during the off season. A couple years ago, I paddled in January, 78 degrees out, did not see a single person out paddling on the river. I did see a few people fishing, going kayaking that day. Well, actually, no, I lied. When I put in, there was 2 people fishing kayaks. They were only doing 6 miles though, and I did 12 miles. So I left them behind pretty fast. I had the river pretty much to myself after that. One personal significance for this stretch of the river, for me personally, is that actually my, if you couldn't tell by now, I'm a Native American. I'm a member of the Cherokee Nation, and my family cemetery is actually only a couple hundred yards from this river. For Memorial Day, we would have a Remembrance Day, not just for those that died in war, but just for the entire family. We'd all get together and we'd come down here to the river. Exciting times. Alright, back to recording. To our left here is the creek that leads up to Bathtub Rocks. The mouth of the creek changes location, and I'm just looking for that right now. Now please note that this is private property over here, so you'll have to talk to the owner if you want to hike up there from here. Alternatively, if you go back up there to the bluffs, you can follow the bluff line, go to the road, and hike from there. I think it's like a mile or two. I've actually never done hiking to Bathtub Rocks because it goes right over a road, and I've always just driven there. But if you're looking for the creek entrance, here it is. This is the creek entrance to Bathtub Rocks. Just follow this cliff face, and that will get you to Bathtub Rocks. You can't actually kayak up there because it's a really small creek. And it's a spring-fed creek, so it always has water running through it, luckily. So if you want a cheap water slide for your kids and you're in the Tahlequah area, go check out Bathtub Rocks. You'll meet a lot of locals that way too. Alright, back to me talking for a moment. Up here to our left is actually, I think kind of interesting. Last year, when I kayaked this river, there was like a big gravel bar island right here out in the middle. Since like floods have came to over the winter and early spring, it's completely changed the geography or the topography of the riverbed. The other reason I know this area so well is here to the left, you'll see some big rocks. It's a solid piece of rock, and growing up, we would come up and jump off those rocks. Now, I want to say this is also private property because I remember there being some sort of gate last time I drove by the road. But during the weekends, you'll see a lot of the locals playing and jumping off this little rock bed. And the paved road's only like 20 feet from this. So that's why it is really popular with the locals. The other nice thing about it is it's literally like a ramp back up to dry land after swimming in the water. So really easy to get on and off this little mini bluff right here. The only thing that you really have to be careful about is some years it's 20 feet deep right there, and other years it's only like 3 feet deep. I have a feeling, because I don't see any locals jumping off the rock today, because the no trespassing signs have never stopped the locals before. But I imagine this is probably only a couple feet deep, and the locals aren't interested in playing or fishing right here. Because I think I might see a chair right there on the ground. Thank you, phone. Currently I've gone 4 miles a minute, so I'm a third of the way down. That's part of my little talk right here is that people tend to ruin these things that once used to be able to be accessed by everyone by leaving their trash everywhere. See, I don't think the landowners would care as much if the, oh shit, it's super shallow over here. Might have to paddle back out this way later to go around it. There's a trash can down there, for sure. Yeah. The big metal thing on the left being the tree, that's just flooding in the area. But on the land, kind of hear in the distance the Illinois River rapids. Like maybe that's good. 2 on a good day. But still fun to go down. Especially since so much of this is just super flat water. Right now the wind's actually making the current go the other way on the surface. It's such a wide, it's kind of a pain to paddle down. Yeah, there's a trash can down here. So maybe the landowners said, fuck it. Put a trash here and hopefully it'll get me clean. Put trash in the trash can. Though if you know if this is, it might be state property too, I'm not really sure. I've always just assumed it was private property since I saw the gate go over there the last couple of years. Alright, we're about to my favorite sections of the Sparrowhawk 12 Mile Sea. Pretty much the only rapids on the upper Illinois below the Arkansas border. It's just some Class 1, Class 2 stuff. So I'm going to go on the right side because it looks to be a little bit more of a fun route today. Might have to drag my kayak to get back over there. I came down here last year. There was a tree in this section, but I came during the winter time. Came down the winter time. No one's cutting down trees. Not till they have to. So if you come in here, do some scouting on these rougher portions. Tow ropes are awesome for these shallow rivers. Get out of your kayak and then pull by the rope instead of having to pull by your kayak. Let's hope I don't drag too much. Where I want to be. Maybe I did come too far over here. I'm just dragging. I did pick the wrong one. No, it's gonna work out. next line comes out. Obstacle ahead is going to be that tree. Don't run into these trunks ever, especially if you're by yourself. Go farther up Illinois over, there's a little steeper gradient, so you get a little more features that are more interesting to go down. It's not going to be anything too severe. People are always jogging this river, and short of being extremely stupid, no one ever dies out here. There are a couple drownings though each year due to people drinking too much. So yeah, alcohol plus water, terrible combination. But that's what people like to do. I'm not sure if the camera caught the fish in the water. Couldn't too better. I think it's the island where Bill Hammett camped at during the spring. If he watches this video, he might be able to answer that question. But it sure does look like it. The river rats see you camping on the gravel pits. They'll find you. If you go during the off season or during the week, they're not out here to harass people who don't cause problems. Their main job is to intervene when people are acting like dumbasses. Sorry for my language, guys, but I just call it how it is. So if you're offended, sorry, but not that sorry. Still waiting on these rapids. I hope the water elevation isn't so high that they're not here. Because if the water level's too high, I kind of hear the rapids though. Well, it looks like it's going to be very limited as far as rapids go. So I think the gravel has moved on down and buried them. That's unfortunate. Here's the Illinois River Rapids. Let's go have fun. I guess I better put up my rudder. Across this entire river bed, been a big old gravel island, burying most of it this year. tree on the other trail, so keep that in mind if you don't want to run the right side. You don't want to catch a tree and move in water. That's never any fun. Lower water, these more rapids can be a bit more fun since they're just a little bit more character to them, to be honest. Up here to our right, if you ever felt with sparrow hogs, that is your 6-mile takeout point. Alright, well, time to go back to the fast video. Alright, well, it looks like we have like a second set of rapids that have been here in the past. Might be a little fun to test these out. Again, not the biggest thing in the world, they're just, you know, interesting things for a small, low gradient river like this. Well, 2 of the rapids were rocks, and 1 was a tree. I just smashed a tree. I'm a genius. However, if you're ever going to get involved with trees, it's better to go over them than under them. Go under, and you might drown. Yeah, that tree's been partially cut up. I do like the gradient for this little section right here. I actually had to walk my kayak around trees a year and a half ago when I went and kayaked this January because the channel was blocked with the tree. Alright, I think it's about time I move this back to fast pace. Alright, dead ahead is what's known as Elephant Rock. And one of the more famous landmarks on the river. Words are tough. The gravel bar to our left used to be a lot deeper than this. I mean, it went a lot farther closer to it. So last time I was down here, I was able to get a much better shot because the gravel bar went closer to it. If you look at it closely, it looks like a tree trunk. Yeah, as we get closer, we'll get some better shots of it. But yeah, if you look at the bottom rock, it looks like the trunk of an elephant. And as you go up the rock, it looks like a head. It's an elephant with no tusks, though. They're an endangered species, you know. Peace and quiet. Favorite part of about this river. At least during these time slots. Hopefully by now you can start to make out the elephant. Alright, here I am about to take a shortcut. Let's see how this goes. Last time I went this way, there was a tree at the bottom of it all. The thing to remember about these newer riverbeds is that they can be potentially dangerous during the off seasons. See the big log jam over here. Key is to not get caught any root balls. I'm not that huge of a fan. Alright, looks like we're dragging for a moment. Shortcuts are nice and all, but never worth your life. I brought my saw with me. I might try and cut down some of these trees. Alright. more to do 2 miles in, and I have to navigate through some trees here in a moment. But it's good to be back in the water now. Since it's later in the day now, it's going to be in the shade. I can get situated like that. Excuse me. Alright, behind these trees is a log jam I've kind of scouted. If I take it at an angle, I can get through. The water's also not moving very fast through there. If it was, I'd be like, fuck it. Going all the way back to the mouth. I'm hitting the main stream. And there, folks, is how you don't go through a tree. Oh, shit. Alright, I think that's the hardest part right there, hopefully. Alright, back onto our misadventure. Uh-oh, there goes the kayak. Before I'm ready. Kayak says, I'm ready to go. Alright, under the tree we go. Just for fun, I'm going to be going over this junk. To our right is a tree farm. They grow trees to be sold. Damn it, almost lost my hat. Had to catch it with my left hand. And this little pipe you see right here is all the wastewater from the irrigation. However, my family cemetery is also in this complex. Years and years ago, my family got swindled. Well, really my ancestors. This was probably around statehood when all that shit was going on, long before my time. But all we have left of our allotment now is just a cemetery and a couple Indian houses. And by Indian houses, I mean houses built by the Cherokee Nation for their members. I don't live in a Cherokee Nation house myself, though. That's a little fun area. But yeah, right here to the right is the family land. And we have lots of no trespassing signs, looks like. And without giving a call to one of my great uncles, I don't think I'm going to step on the land right now. Yeah. See the no trespassing signs? Yeah. Somewhere right here is a road up to the cemetery, though. If I had my hiking boots on, I'd hike down it. Now the interesting thing about Native American burial ground on private land like this, well, on trust land, if you go to a big city cemetery, it costs a lot to bury someone. However, on tribal land, technically, we can just put a body in the ground. However, I think in actual practice, at least to the funerals I've been to in my lifespan, I've witnessed, we just do a casket and then bury it in dirt. And then unlike a typical American cemetery, above the graves we actually plant real flowers. You go to a lot of cemeteries in the US, all you'll see is like fake flowers being put like on the grave, or the cut up ones. They're temporary. But no, we put flower gardens above our bed. That way they live on forever. There's the end of that rant. I'll go back to fast cam mode until we get to the takeout point. Alright, here begins me talking again. So, to exit at Echota, I'm not actually sure how to say it. Cherokee word. But as we go through here, basically what we're looking for to exit Echota is to find a little creek stream going to our right. After each flood, it will change. If you miss them, that means you get to hike back up the creek. But the river used to go right next to the exit point, but over time, the river changes its channel and it's moved away. I mean, and if you're really adventurous, you can technically just hike through the little island that separates the river from the takeout point. But I think dead ahead is the way I went a couple years ago. You see, fast moving water though, don't go through trees. That's how you drown. Ooh. In the background, you can hear the PRDA boats speeding around. You also hear all the cars on the highway. Alright. Yep. Someone's been cutting all the trees out of the way. That makes it very easy to go down this creek. So, for those wondering how to go this way without I gotta put my there's the end of paddling, looks like. And the Cypher Creek completely disappeared.
flow levels. You can just pedal all the way on through this, which is what I was able to do the last time I came through here. So I'll have to change. Next flood happens, and it changes once more. Water's so much colder over here. I think there's like a spring doing all of this. There's the 12 miles. So 12.1 miles for this journey. Pretty good. Finally done for the day. Where's the ramp at? Oh shit! I didn't even see a snake for the last second. Yeah, he's right over there now. One of the... I lost my shit seeing the fucking snake.
It's a bit shallow.
Alright, here's the exit finally. No more fucking snakes to deal with. I hate the damn things. Normally, if you go the other way, you'll have to hike up through that little creek down there. However, I'm not about hiking upstream. If I'm going to hike downstream. Whew. Thanks for watching today.